Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Kausar Ahmed Pintu. Today here am I going to present for my project one mobile application. It's about Inasis student activity. Inasis student activity mobile apps aims to serve student regarding respected Inasis. In this presentation, first we will go through a brief introduction, then we will go through functional and non-functional requirement, then we will go through use case specification. While we are done with this, I will walk you through the demo version of the prototype of this application. End of the prototype presentation, we will see the report of brief peer testing study that I have conducted, and the main goal of this presentation is to get valuable comments and insights from our respected lecturer Dr. Nurleili Hashim, so that I can find the shortcomings and the flow of the existing system in order to rectify it to a more complete system. Basically, Inasis student activity, this mobile application, it will help student to get the latest information about the Inasis, also Inasis student activities, also Inasis staff if there is any changes, also Inasis student representative council. And the most important thing for this for student, what they will get while they will start using this application, there is a platform for student that online registration. Basically in whenever we have any activities, we need to find the person in charge of that program for the registration. So this application will help student to register online. So now we are going to have a look the functional and non-functional requirement. While we come functional and non-functional requirement, we can have a look at student and admin. For student need to log in with their username and password. Also admin need to log in with username and password. Let's start with the prototype design. First, just now we have mentioned it that student and admin need to register. So this one for user interface. So let's have a look. We can put here sign for the student registration. Let's click here. So we get the create account form. So student can put their name, like example, I put like Jack Lin, Jack 01 something, then password I can put like normal one, Jack 123, and make sure you remember your password, Jack 123. Then for the contact one, let's put something like 01 443436353. It's like 353. Yeah, you can put you based on your number. So Jacqueline is woman, so I will choose here from female. So while I click register successful. So this one register successful. Let's have a look in the database that this one really in the database have or not. So let's go to the user for this one. Let's see where we are. It's loading. Yeah, you can see here like Jack, Lin, Jack 01, and whatever we just inputted in there. So this is the same thing. So let's log in. So the for the login, it was like Jack, and the password, you make sure you remember password Jack 123 that I have put in there. So the login, yeah, successfully logged in. So it will come out with the main page. So for the main page there is a few option that student can check. For the first one, student can update the information. So that one is my profile. If I click on it, I will have a look one form that the student could put their name, email ID, contact and gender. Sometime we can lose our phone, so there will be a new contact, so we can update in here. We can key in one by one, and then we can click save, and it will show you that are you sure you want to save. If you click OK, it will save, and if you cancel, it will be here. So after you key in, if you click save, it will bring you to the main page. And so you have done with the update. So let's have a look with the choose DPP. Choose DPP. I have chosen only 5 DPP because I did not get all the DPP information yet, so I just put only 5 DPP. Let's have a look like SME Bank. This is the interface of SME Bank. What we have put, like about SME Bank, staff directory and JKPS. So for the about SME Bank is mostly like principal welcoming to all the student, and what we can see here, the welcoming message and about his email. And if we go back, then we can see staff directory. Like staff directories like principal, assistant principal, the senior staff, administrative staff, we can see here. Then if we click on JKPS details, we'll find the same thing, like president, vice president, treasurer, secretary, and their contact number, also their room number. Any kind of problem, we can contact with them. So let's have a look. SamDabi. SamDabi, yeah. If we click on about us, yeah, it will show us the same thing, like welcoming message and like some information about the DPPs. And if we click on the staff directory, say here, it will show the I mean like stuff with the principal, with the assistant principal, administrative, senior staff, and these are the thing, their name, contact number and telephone number and email. And if we click on JKPS, we can have a look the president, their contact number, email, the vice president. We can see the secretary, their contact and email. So these are the things student can get, and some it's really important for the new student. And let's have a look like activity list, the most important thing, like student, the activity list. Here I just put only few activities, and here have International Student Society 1 Global Night, Stay Healthy, and like this one in Malay, like Sinida Angel Makeup Workshop, Kayak. For here International Student Society 1 Global Night, if we click here, we'll have look this interface, and also the posture of the program when it will be. So we can see while we actually if we click on the activities, it will bring us to the the posture and the little description about that program. And if any student want to join this program, they just need to click here. If you click here, it will bring to the online registration page. So while the student they access this application, they sign up, register, right? So the data information already have in the admin with admin. So this one for online registration basic thing, like the IC, metric number, email, and from which Inasis they can choose. Okay, Inasis, Eon, Maybank or BSN or SamDabi, so they can choose. Then after that, if they click, yeah, your information has been submitted, then it will bring you to this page. Then if you click here, it will go back, and from here you can come here. So and if we click on activity calendar, it will come up with the calendar that currently I am working on it. And you can choose the date and set the date for your program. Then for the chatting, is I'm going to connect with WhatsApp. So while this application will publish to the Google Play Store, then only we can use the WhatsApp, because we need to have the contact in our phone, the person I am going to contact. So this one until publish is like we can see I mean, like it will not work until this here. And for the Google Map, it will guide student. For the Google Map, it will guide student to check the DPPs, check the other thing. And this one I need to take it two hand. Okay, so I came here. So let's have a look here. Like yep, it's really nice. So let's click on it. And example, any new student they want to go. They want to go to like where student want to go from UM to Changwon, or UM to, yeah, let's put Changwon. Changwon. Yeah, it's already here. So if we click here, it will bring us here. So if you click here, it will bring it to the it's loading, meaning that it's working. Then we can click here, so you can put your current location where you are, like yeah, example, you are from dan Muzdamsha, you are from here, so it will show you the distance. Basically, we are, all of us, we know the Google Play, and here there is no back button, because for the Google Map usually the mobile will work. So here I'm using this back button to go back from here, and that's all. And also the most important part, like any user, if they forgot their password, they can click here. For the forgot password, they can put their name, last name, email ID and contact. If everything is alright, the admin will give him through email the temporary password. Then he can continue with that, and if he want to change, just click on change password. Old password that he get from the admin right now, and he can put the new password, then save. It will be saved in the database. So here you have that I have conducted for this study. Yep. User evaluation result, we can see like usefulness 67.50, ease of use 98.93, and ease of learning 44.28, and satisfaction is 68.21%. So here we can have a look, like usefulness is 67.50 and ease of learning is 44.28%. At the here I just want to work work on it very well, so that user can usefulness 100%, and also easy of learning it can have 100%. So I think and there will be like I need to show the improvement that I have been done, the peer testing. Here is the picture, the appendix. We can have a look, only few, because we did among only 5 students. So I think that's all from me. Thank you.